Hi, and welcome to the Shir of the Lubavitcher Rebbe's Psak Halacha in Shari Halacha Uminhag. Chapter 20, Lapoyel al B'nei Noach Kiyum Hazayin Mitzvahs. The basis of the Shir is to show in the Rambam, Hilchos Melachim, Chapter 8, Halachas 10 and 11. In Hilchos Melachim, again, we are going to show the Lubavitcher Rebbe's Psak Halacha. That's right. Psak Halacha. How he shows the two shitas of B'nei Noach and Ger Toshav non-Yovel. The other shita in the world is to say that the Rambam's Ger Toshav is Yovel. If it's Yovel, then there's Noahide and no Ger Toshav today. If it's not Yovel, there's Noahide and Ger Toshav, two distinctly different paths, both brought down in the Rambam, clarified by the Lubavitcher Rebbe. Let's go weiter in Shas and Paiskim. Ksav Rambam beperek ches behilchos Melachim halacha yud. Moshe Rabbeinu lo hanchil ha'torah v'hamitzvahs elo Yisrael shneim ha'moshe ke'elos Yaakov. That's in Numbers 15:15. Look that up. That's an interesting Ger verse. Know that word lechof. That's the Lashon mitzvah of the Rambam and highlighted by the Rebbe. Is that Ger Toshav Yovel or not? Do we actually need a Makabel before the three men, the three Chaverim? So we have many things in that halacha with Gimel Chaverim, Ger Toshav, B'nei Noach, Kakem Kager, the Kabbalah, Lechof, all kinds of goodies. Hine Pashtis Loshin HaRambam. It's mandated lachof to force the non-Jews into Noahism of some kind. It's not actually Medini Ger Toshav. The kfiyah lachof is on Zion mitzvahs. We don't have any mitzvah lechof b'nei Noach to be Ger Toshav, as in Yovel, land of Israel, resident alien Ger Toshav. Shahari lo kasav Rambam shedid stavil lechof lakabel mitzvahs yogerim toshavim. Notice the plural. We want to be Ger Toshavs in Israel, so to speak. Ki imam kabel oisam hu nikra Ger Toshav. Klomar mi sha'achim ekabel ha-mitzvahs obifnei beistin hu ha-nikra b'kol makom Ger Toshav. Aval etzem achiyuv kfiyah, the essence of kfiyah, einanu kashur v'taloi v'hilchos Ger Toshav. Kfiyah, lechof, has nothing to do with Ger Toshav, as in Hilchos Ger Toshav. V'chein hari b'kol makom shehizker Rambam odas Ger Toshav. Every time the Rambam says Ger Toshav, Mavi the Ema Kablan Ger Toshav Elabas Man HaYovel. And you can look at all the famous spots in the Rambam, Hilchos Avodah Zarah, Chapter 10, Halacha Vav, Mila, Perek Aleph, Halacha Vav, Sharisol, Perek Ches, Rebbe, Perek 14, Halacha Ches. V'chane Shmita, V'hainu Mishum, the Hachalo Kaiva Dini Ger Toshav. This says, this halacha has nothing to do with Ger Toshav, as in Dini Ger Toshav. Ki achiyuv lachof eino shayach l'geirus. Ger Toshav is a type of partial geirus, and this has nothing to do with geirus. Ela shehar Rambam nakim b'derech agav the makabel zayin mitzvahs hu nikra b'kol makom Ger Toshav. Avo ein zechelet me'etzem halacha dekaiba ulahachid. Lo is Ger Da'ima Kablan Ger Toshav Elbas Mana Yovel. He does not mention anything with Yovel here. For a reason, says not David Katz, but the Lubavitcher Rebbe. And in Tzvanas Paneach, he who gave The Lubavitcher Rebbe Smicha, the Rogatshov are going. The Das Rambam Gambini Noach Mekayim Zayin Mitzvahs Me'atzma B'li Kabbalah B'Beistin Mitzvoyin Alav L'Chiyuso. If they keep the 7 laws but not through Beistin, we are commanded L'Chiyuso. Just like the Gemara of Avodah Zarah 64b says, me talking now, that a Ger Toshav Hiu Mekayim Zayin Mitzvahs Mitzvah L'Chiyuso is mashma there. And the Rebbe is saying, if it's in Beis Din, it's called Ger Toshav. If it's not through Beis Din, then it's called B'nai Noach, but there's still a Mitzvah L'Chiyuso. Klaimer, the Moshe Ksabe Hilchos Hano, Tzivar L'chuf, V'chol mi shalo yekabo yaharik. Hainu bli Kabbalah klal, aval im kibel. As a filu l'nase al yedei zeh Ger Toshav. If I did not go to Beis Din or there's no yoivil, we don't kill the guy. Otherwise, we would have a havamina. We are to kill someone that does not take Kabbalah. The din Ger Toshav is not to loy in the mitzvah and the halacha lachof. Upashuru lefi zeda hachiyuv kfiyah eino mutal dafka of Beis Din. If I do the mitzvah of kfiyah, and it's a little bit hard today because there's no yoivil, does it have to be before Beis Din? As it is not having Beis Din ma'akiv. The kevan the eino shayach l'kabbalas v'chalushin Ger Toshav im kain. Based in Mandacher Shemayu. The Chenu Pashtus Rosh and Rambam should not get a chiu, but Stamam of Lee as is Ger Yuso Kasher of based it. Val Pize, Mitzvah Zois, Noahide the Kayemis, the Kol Takfa, Philip as Manazeh, Shima Kamlin, Ger Toshav. The Gam Hotelis al Kol Yachid, Vyachid, Shahav Sharias, Biyadala, Poyo Bezeh. Meaning we never get out of the mitzvah of Lechov. V'zivedai she'ein achiyuv rag ba'oifen shel kfiyah momela debezman she'ein yadei atchiva. Shuv niftareinu mekol ikar achiyuv delachov ki yasod ha'mitzvah. La'ar so yismar shev yadeinu shagul ba'yarol yagayim v'zayim mitzvah shnesavu be'em. Im al yadei kfiyah v'im al yadei drachim acher shonoyim v'shalom. I don't have to beat up my Noahide friends when we don't have to, how do you say it, sorry, I lost my language here. Where's that? Takfa. If we're not taikif on the land of Israel, I can do it nicely in comely words, peaceful words. Dahainu las viram uladaber alivam shiakabo leim the kaim ratzon Hashem shetziva oisam mitzvahs elu. Talk nicely, speak to their heart, and give the logical discourse why they should do the will of God except the Zion mitzvahs. This seems to be the kavanah of the Rambam. The slave who did not get circumcised. He took on the Zion mitzvahs and he's like a Ger Toshav. See Mishnah Berurah Shulchan Aruch 304. That's me saying that. Aval im loki be'alav sheva mitzvahs yaharag miyad. But if he does not take on the 7 mitzvahs, we take him out. In the Ravid Haysi Yemachir miyad sell immediately ain lano ada leharagish. We're not killing the guy. Ayin shara because of Mishnah Daman. Should start the Kabbalah Zion mitzvahs hari zeh iso laka now then stop me to the chov kol HaOlam. The hari ebed zehu berushuzo sheyisrom meila biyadu lekayfa. Ve'al hasoga survived kasav yesh l'tmua de'in kan hasoga al divrei Rabbeinu she'uzal zel l'shana kasav divrei agamor ve'im ein yadina t'chifa bo v'nasein Allah mebnei zeh havi lomar laniach melachasuv adin umadivra muchak de guf halacha shemekayim is ha'evi ba'oifen shemekab alav zayin mitzvahs noeges ha'filu b'zman hazeh she'im ha'kablan Ger Toshav agama ravid moide b'zeh v'rak im de Varak ha di im loki bel yaharik lo shna kishein yadina takifa. V'ari zeh k'moshek sav da mitzvah l'chuf eino shayich yisodin Ger Toshav and noges af bizmanenu. The mitzvah lachov is not shayach l'dinei Ger Toshav, and it is applicable today. The mitzvah lachov eno shayach l'dinei Ger Toshav. Oladiv meduyak Rosh and Rambam Hilchos Melachim shel Evid shekastu v'yeh kager Toshav. Right, our Evid Kanani friend is like a Ger Toshav when he takes on a Zion mitzvahs. Ki ein sorech liyo Ger Toshav mamish al yedei Kabbalah bebezdin. He's not a Ger Toshav mamish. Besagi v'im yeh rak k'mo Ger Toshav bezeh shekiv alav shmiras Zion mitzvahs. Because he keeps the Zion mitzvahs, he is considered like a Ger Toshav. Umash mamshik Rambam the imakabel gedol elabas mani yovot. The imakabel Ger Toshav elabas mani yovot noyeg. Kavana Soba said, what does it mean when he says, oh, Yovel Vart, the Rambam? The Kabbalah Zo Shala Evid Dino Mischalek. The Bizmana Yovel Nasal Yidei Ze Ger Toshav Mamish. Im Haisa Bifnei Gimel. Before 3 men, in the time of Yovel, he would be a Ger Toshav Mamish. But Shalom Bizmana Yovel Eno Ela Ka Ger Toshav. But not in the time of Yovel, he is only like a Ger Toshav. But yeah, Moshe Zav Bishitas Harambam Meforish who. Ger Toshav Yard of Perush la Avos Al Maimer Shor Bekiva Chaviv Adam Shidivra with Selam Elohim. The Ela Divra Bokul Adam Amar Bekiva Kamo Shahu Roy Shemeno Avi Shahu Nemar the Beni Noach Lo Bnei Israel Levadim. The Ratzer of Yekila is Kul Kol Adam Af Bnei Noach O Maimer Melo Amarama Mepera Ches Hilchos Melachim Zil Shon Ziva Moshe Rabbeinu Mebia Gavira Zoya Derek Slula Umorches Ki Ba Rav Yekiva Yesher the Kolbaya Olam Gasher Zdavo Bnei Everybody was made in the image of God. The Bnei Yisrael Heima Achrayim Shibnei Noahide Path. It is incumbent upon Bnei Yisrael to make sure that the 7 laws of Noah were kept by the nations. The chiyuv that ain't to live is man. Oh, but ishim is soyimim. This is not a time-bound requirement. Ela the kol. Everybody Every Jew has a mitzvah incumbent upon him to make sure a non-Jew should, in fact, do the Ratzon of Baruch Hu and do the Zion mitzvahs. Ubeshut Ishbat Kasav the Filu the Gavd and the Lake of Isura the Lifnei Iver Kagona Lokai betray Irena Nahara. This is not putting a stumbling block for the blind. Vekuma go Aster the side of Benoy La Avaro Davar Aster Lo Shahari Chayv La Frishamay and Sham. We have to prevent the non-Jews from sinning. But where do we find that it is obligated to separate a Ben Noach from sinning? It's the Rambam who tells you we have a mitzvah l'chof. Gam b'shul chasim sefer ki ha mitzvah. Loheres b'nei noyich b'avodas Hashem ve'ein lezeh yesod b'ladi Rambam d'yadad u'muvanim came d'ivreim del chiv l'chov noyich gam is manenu k'mosh k'zav. We have a mitzvah l'chof even today. The Yinei b'makor halacha hanal tzayim v'kesed mishnah the Yisra b'Sanhedrin the kula tamili the Rav amru al sheva mitzvahs b'nei noyich naharik v'hainu daha. The Noahide Be'im lo kibel. How is a gufa kfila kabel? Achim Rosh and Rambam siva Moshe. Rabbeinu Rabbi Agavoy Relachof. Avoyer the Nemar Bezeh. Tivoy mefoyrish mesoyem shel kfiyem etzarachi and heichen Nemar haf tivoy. Gar mashlam Rosh and Rambam the Bnei Noach Naharag ala eder Kabbalah lavad. Afilo im lo avar b'poyel zayin mitzvahs. We take them out even if it's not just because they would transgress the laws, but because they did not take Kabbalah. Utsar ba'im b'tayim of the milsa. Od sari perush b'lashin harambam b'siduro shedchil halachano. Moshe Rabbeinu lo agir Torah mitzvahs el Yisrael u'mamshi v'kenzi Moshe Rabbeinu mabiyah gavor l'choyv mashmus advarim hi dachoyev. The achiyuv shelachov mishtayech ubo behemshek l'natinas Kol HaTorah v'mitzvahs l'Yisrael do biyachad im nachlas HaTorah v'bnei Yisrael nitin ad sivoy v'gavor l'chov kol bnei HaOlam al sheva mitzvahs yidahu. Ve'ein ze muvan dema inyan azayim mitzvahs atzal har Sinai o ma'ba Rambam l'shmiyanu b'zeh. When Klal Yisrael took on the Zion mitzvah, Taryag mitzvahs and Torah at Sinai, included was a mitzvah l'chov kol b'nei HaOlam. V'yesh Tamar Hinei b'Zorah 64b Yezu Ger Toshav Kol Sheki B'Alav Yivnei Gimel Chaver Shalom V'Adav V'Zovim V'Diver V'Meir V'Chachamim Oimrim Kol Sheki B'Alav Sheva Mitzvahs Shekiblu Aleim B'nei Noach V'Toyis Sham Hikshu B'Shidus Rabbi Meir Desagi B'Kabbalah Shalom V'Zorah Sheyeh Ger Toshav Da'ayish Mitzvoyin L'Chiyus U'Gada'ika Behem Shek Hasugi Yedahari Im Avar Al Shar Mitzvahs Hu'adid Chayav Miseh if they take on more mitzvahs than 7. The Teretz Akos Man Shalo Danua Beis Dana Dayan Lon is Chayiv. Anan Mitzvanas Panea the Hilchos Melachim Sham the Shitas Rambam Chayiv Misa Memela Velo Boy Gemardin B'Shachem Mashma Kaperush Rashi V'Varmas Da 47. Mitzorach Ian Eik Yefarish the Shitas of the Remeir the Nasik Ger Toshav the Kabbalah's Isser Akum Levad. V'hinei Rambam Hari Psak Kam Hilchos Melachim V'kein B'kama Duchtei the Chachamim the Boy Kabbalah's all Kol Zayin Mitzvahs Elo Shem Hilchos Azuribiyah Minasach HaOlam Ba'oifim Meyuchav V'zeh L'shono Ezehu Ger Toshav Zeh Akum Shakiba Alav Shalol Avodas Kol V'mazalos Im Shar Mitzvah Shnetavo B'nei Noach Hari Shachelok HaKabbalah Shalo Yavod Kol Ravim Ozalos Omiprat B'Fnei Atzmo Omashma the Kabbalah's Isser Vodazara Shoinim v'nefredis mekabel shar hamitzvahs harbu'iyun. There are 3 opinions, obviously, in Avodah Zorah 64b. One is to reject Avodah Zorah. The other one is to keep the 7 mitzvahs b'nei Noach. Both come with a Kabbalah, but it seems as if there are 2 kinds of Kabbalah. V'nira b'zeh behektem divrei ha'mechilta. Ulo yiyeh lecha lama ne'emar lefi shananochi Havamina Shenemar Anochi Hashem Lekecha Mashal Amelech Basar Adam Sheniknas the Medina Amru Lo Avdav Gazor Leim Gezeris Amar Leim Kashikablu Es Malchusai Exor Leim Sheim Malchusai Lo Yakablu Gezerati Lo Yakablu Kach Amar Makam Lisro Nachi Hashem Lekecha Lo Yelech Ani Yushakablato Malchusai Amru Lo Kain Right, just like at Sinai, it was a mashal of a nation and a king. You'll accept my laws. It sounds like there's 2 Kabbalahs. There's 2 aspects of Sinai. V'achrei Kabbalah Sheni Kabbalah mitzvahs. First you accept the yoke of heaven, then you accept the mitzvahs. Why does God say, I am Hashem your God, you shall have no other gods, but from the mouth of God we heard too. Ki divers halu chalukim mi'ikara mi'yeter hadivers v'shara Torah. Ki al yadam kiblu b'nei Yisrael malchus shamayim. And look at the Sefer Mitzvahs the Rambam, Mitzvahs Asay, Mitzvahs Lo Asay Echad, over Hasagas Ramban Sham. Ramban Sham. Divrei HaMechilta Nechlali Mishnei Anonim. The Seder Eliyahu Rabbah, the Kabbalah Samalchus Hayah Be'ez Amir and Nasav and Ishma. This is Nasav and Ishma. We will do, we will hear. The Kol Makom is Sifrei, the Sifri. V'Hamayan, Beloshen Rambam in Halachas, sorry, Biyasham, Halacha Beis Gabe Kabbalah's Ger Tzedek, Yer the Gabe Nagia Alav Chaluka Kabbalah B'Shtayim, Kabbalah Samalchus or Kabbalah Gezeris. A convert will accept the kingdom of God and accept the laws of God. Sinai was the conversion of Israel. And thus the Rambam is saying there are two Kabbalahs for Ger Toshav. Kabbalah Malchus, Lo Kabbalah shelo yavod avodah zarah. The Kabbalah so gezerus the higher shar mitzvahs b'nei noach. Zeu shekasu the Ger Toshav hu zeh shekiva lav shelo avodah avodah zarah sheim shar mitzvahs. The higher Kabbalah malchuso shel Hashem yizborah v'gezerus sav. The yesh ha'izim bezeh al pi mad mashma Rosh and Rambam Gershom. The increases on daf 9a shekasu the Ger Toshav yesh bo katzat gerus. The chain b'miri in Yavamas koyre la Ger Toshav ger la kutsoyim. The hainu the gam b'didi ika eza chalus gerus gufo. The hachi mashma b'toris abayis hashelem the roshba shegaris in the Gemara of the Zorah Sham gabi Ger Toshav the gershin as gayer kakatan shanolet dami. A Ger Toshav is like a newborn child, and that Rashba is known to say all language lahik gayer can be Ger Toshav or Ger Tzedek, meaning it's at least either a full conversion for Ger Tzedek or a partial conversion for Ger Toshav. V'chein tafis atay zodavar pashu sha'ari kasu do l'shitas Rambam the shchitas akum nevela nilmam nikra devekra lecha v'chaltam is bacho im kain lo nismayit raka akum masha'inkin Ger Toshav keiman sheyatzim echlala amin. A Ger Toshav is considered not an akum. Hari the ika base chalus gerus hamafgiyo mechlal ha'amin. Two kinds of gerus take you out from being the level of a goy akum amin. Umeshum hachi shapir lamidin gerus Ger Toshav the geruso shall Ger Tzedek. Umegerusum shall Klal Yisrael me'eis matan Torah shagam hutzor lebeis Kabbalah malchus v'gezeres. Al pizeh yeshamar dezeu gam yisod pelugasa Rabbi Meir v'chachamim. So the Rabbi Meir ikar chalus shem Ger Toshav tali rapa Kabbalah's malchus shemayim. The first opinion in avodah zarah is the Kabbalah malchus shemayim. The im kivaday tzorich lekayim kol azayim mitzvahs below im hachi hu adin yaharek. If he doesn't do that, he's killed. Makom akov chalus a gerus hu al yedei Kabbalah's malchus avad. Gerus comes by malchus alone. Masha inking l'shitas chachamim lo nasa Ger Toshav asher kibel biyachad ima malchus gama gezerus. You don't become any kind of conversion until you also accept the laws with proper Kabbalah. V'nir the Rambam ha'isiv o the gama negei l'kubo ha'OLam she'inam reitzim liot gerim k'toshavim. Rambam is saying these are in our halacha. We're not becoming gerim toshavim. But they do need Kabbalah Zion mitzvahs. Who adin srichim gam Kabbalah malchus. Also, you need Kabbalah malchus. Shehi yasol Kabbalah gezeres v'kiyum. You have to accept them and fulfill them. The zehu Moshe Ksav the koif in the Kabbalah lo rak lekayim. The chof is not only the lekayim. Ki Kabbalah zo peirusha Kabbalah malchus. Without that, you would be killed. Ki ha'eder Kabbalah gufa frekas ol malchus shemayim. The Kabbalah is to restore the yoke of heaven upon you. O matzeinu ba midrash k'nishanat anakosh baruch hu zetoyret sibor lo sivak oif lo perak shor lo ga'a oifnim lo afu serafim lo amru kadosh kadosh he ayam lo nizda azeh habrios lo divro el ha'elam shoytek umachrish v'yatsa kol anachi umorvash bezeh dema'amin har Sinai lo aya rock Avor b'nei Yisrael ki'im the nigala az malchus Hashem o mamshalato al kol abriya kulo o mamela the az nischayevo gam o masa'olam b'Kabbalah's malchus shemayim. Sinai made the world obligated in Kabbalah. V'hainu shekasav Rambam the chiyuva l'chov miyeshik shayach le'inyan matan Torah. V'ulai yesod ha'chiyuva Hasibala esem hufad hasheva mitzvahs b'Toratenu to the choira mechivan what's that word? One second. The choira mechivan I think it's like lashon heter lashon hatura hi nachlason shel b'nei Yisrael levad. Ad shagoy alomda oiver al morsha v'me ursad b'Sanhedrin daf 59. Im ke mahu hamakim b'toyres Yisrael lemitzvahs she'inam shayachim lehem klal. The kiva shazayim mitzvahs kein amurim b'toyra. Al kach shenemar b'zeh chiyuv l'bnei Yisrael. Hainu sheheim hachrayim shakol b'nei noyach yadu mehem v'yikayim oisam. What he's saying in that paragraph is the mission to bring the world to the Zion mitzvahs came down at Sinai on Klal Yisrael l'chof. Halacha 11. Sham Kasav Rambam Kul Makabo Sheva Mitzvahs and Israel Asad Hari Zebach Chasidei was Oilam V'Yesh Lachem Olam Haba. Read 8:11 in Hilchos Melachim V'Hu Shakibel Oisam V'Yasa Oisam Ibnei Shetziva Behen Hakadosh Baruch Hu V'Toyra V'Hodiyanu Al Yedei Moshe Rabbeinu Shebnei Noah V'Koydem Nesavu Behen Al Im Asam Ibnei Hekros Das Ein Ger Toshav V'Inam Chasidei was Oilam V'Lo Mechok Mehem V'Hinei V'Makor Advarim Kvar Kasav Rambam B'Tshuvasov Shon is buyer of Brisa shall be Eliezer ben Yaakov. Rambam got it from a Brisa of Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov. Who names the Mishnahs Rabbi Eliezer, Parsha 6. Chasidei was HaOlam Kevar Shehein Oisin Zayin Mitzvahs. Shnetz Tavolem and Noyach Heim V'Kova Dikduk Ehen Hein Nekroyin Chasidim. The nations who do all 7 are called Chasidim was HaOlam. When they do all the details are called Chasidim. The Madvarim Amrim, Kasha Oisin Oisim V'Amrim Mekoach Shaziva Oit Osanu Avinu Noyach Mebia Gavira Anu Oisin V'Im Asu Kain Harihin Yershu Oilam Abak Yisrael. If they do them because it was commanded in the Torah, then they inherit Olam Haba like a Jew. About Im Asu, but if they do it, the Sheva Mitzvahs, because it makes sense. Ploni Shamuna Omedas Atzman Shekach Adas Michras Ein Lekachin Scharan Elab Oyam Hazeh. They only take the reward, but they do get reward, but in Oyam Hazeh. Ela di Yesh Yistapek Beha the Kol Boya Oyam Strichel the Kabbalah Zion Mitzvahs Im Gam Kablasan Strichel Yom Ibnei Shetziva Behen Kosh Baruch. Oh, the Zeru Rapik Reish Yikra Mechazim was Oyam Aval Chiyuva Lekab Hazeh. Gam Sri Biro Moshe Ksav Rambam Yodiano Adi Moshe Rabbeinu Im Gam Zeh Chelet Mekabbalah. Again, Ela the Yeshua stop back. There's a question. The Kabbalah Oil Three on the Kabbalah Zayin Mitzvahs. You got to take Kabbalah Zayin Mitzvahs. Ha'im Gam Kabbalah and Srichel Yom Ibnei Shetziva B'Hem Baruch Hu. Oh, the Zeh Rabbi Kadesh Yikra B'Chasidei was Oilam Aval Chiyuva Lekam Zeh. Meaning, do you do it to be a Chassid or because God told you to? Is all this part of the Kabbalah? The obligation was never undone. The 38. The whole Chabakuk and taking away the laws, Eina B'Torah's halacha, Vayon Sham B'Perish Rashi, Sanhedrin 59, Ozelzeh, Ayin Gam Lashon of the Ramban, Makos 9a. Va'od near Melashon Rambam, Ein Ze Ger Toshav, Ein Chasidei was HaOlam, the Ein Tzarei L'Yod Ger Toshav, B'Kadesh Yeh B'Chlal Chasidei was HaOlam, and the Lok Rosh Chasid Path V'Shav HaKoyin. We all remember our friend Veshuv HaKoyin. So the Rebbe is saying that the Rambam is not saying to be a Chasid, you have to also be a Ger Toshav. And that is implied by the Veshuv HaKoyin. Remember the whole thing about rejecting Shituf, but the Rebbe is going to understand Veshuv HaKoyin that you're actually becoming Ger Toshav. And the Rambam here really does mean Ger Toshav. Now, it doesn't have to mean the land of Israel, Ger Toshav, but the nafkamina is, I take my Kabbalah of Ger Toshav and I fulfill the mitzvahs, now I'm a Chasid. Am I a Ger Toshav Chasid or just a Chasid? Al Kuparim Yoitzi Mekoa Amr Lahalach Lamaise, the Chiyuv Rami Al Kul Echave Echel Laisus Kakul Asher Halachasol Lashbiya Al B'nei. Oymas HaOyam Shekaimu Sheva Mitzvahs Didahu. We have a mitzvah, an obligation, to really get the influence of the 7 laws on the nations. No one argues this. This is halakha l'maisa. We have to put the 7 laws on the nations, period. Why doesn't the Shulchan Aruch command me, the Jew, to go out and put the 7 laws on the nations? Why? When we were in Krakow, I'm not going to walk into Jean-Pierre's Catholic Church over in Europe and say, hey, while you're doing your Catholic service, did you ever think about the 7 laws? Ve'ahis askus lashpia aleim l'kabel malchus shamayim hayachol lavi lidei elilis ubilbuleim ratzon leimer. Kiyidua eich nemnanu biyami mahem l'saya afilu geir shabbat ma'atzon l'izgayir ki kashishu pen yochol azeli varish keis arvus be'umunasar. Umoshek sag im hay oiski lashpia al kuboy oidam shtikai v'shem mitzvah gamor b'doyers Moshe. But if a Jew does have the opportunity, l'chov, not just fulfill the 7 mitzvahs, mitzvah l'chov, without fear, absolutely you make gerim. You l'chov, makabel ol malchus shamayim, not just Noahide. What do we do with the goy you took on the Kabbalah of Malchus Shemayim and the Zion mitzvahs? When you have an opportunity and there's no danger, absolutely you do it. They will see the greatness of Klal Yisrael. But Yisraelim going Yaakov be'inai kol ha'amim v'medinas. Ve'isa b'midrash v'ho'arelu Yisrael o roe ataru eladas o yada v'yadat hayom im lo yagi v'nasa vono im lo tagido elokusei lo'omos ha'olam hari ani poireya machem. Bis for Saporno. Was a Sforno? Who is Sforno? Vadem, do you leave a Melechus Koyanim? Be from a nation of priests. Look up Jethro 19:6. There should be the Sforno there. Ubezed, do you Sagula ki tiye Melechus Koyanim? Lavin la Hiris la Kol Amin la Noshi la Kroba Kula B'Shem Hashem la Avdo Shechem Echad. The whole point of a nation of priests is that we should get the world to serve God as one. Right, the same verse from Zephaniah 3:9. Over Sefer Chassidim Matzeno im roya Adam nachri. Osa vera im yachol lemachol yimacheh shahari shalach baruch hu es yona leninva. If you see a goy sinning, of course you should lechov him in either Noahide or Ger, just like Jonah. Which, by the way, it's a Tosfos and Bava Metzia. It's a Zohar. It's a famous idea. Jonah was Mashiach ben Yosef. Very interesting midrash on Jonah. Shetziver b'havas yizbarach zos hamitzvah kolela shenemar korin lebnei adam kulam le'avodos so yizal la'amim bo zeh she'ata kisheta'ohev ish echad tisaper b'shvachav v'yisrabe b'him v'tigar b'nei adam la'ahovato ka'avram avicha. We have a mitzvah to be like Abraham. Pashut baror the kol mi sheyesh biyado hashpia be'ez oifen sheyeh al shum be'enoyech sheyeh shmor Zion mitzvahs. If you ever have an opportunity to get a non-Jew, a ben noyech, to keep Zion mitzvahs, you have a chiyuv to make him do it. But Farai, the Mishi Yeshlo Bain Kach Kasherim in Beninoy Ben Yonim is Miskava Kayotzivze, Sha'al Nassel Kesha Bekadesha Shpia Alav is Biro Bedvarim, or Yotzi Mina Lay, Shakos Barakos, Eva Osam Sheva Mitzvahs. Shetachlisin lamala oilam b'tzedek v'yosher. We have a mitzvah and an obligation to spread God's righteousness and justness throughout the world. But vadai dezesh yoris or lekabel parnaso do megoy who are dim ashkoch pratis v'yesh lomer the kavanah b'zehu b'gdei sheyori ashbiya alav lekabel mogush shemayim. If we can bring him to a proper Kabbalah, all the more so. But no sav al kol anal ayidei zeh yeh toelas gavul b'nei Yisrael. Ki kasheinu Yehudi ma'amin o ma'ker sheish ba'olam haba labir zoi. When a non-Jew believes, mamish believes in God, not just rejects the Avodah and recognizes that there's an olam haba, labir zoi lo yala al daso legrum nezek al hetzim amal l'shum Yehudi. Va'adarabba yidrosh ach shlomo v'tovaso kol yamim. A non-Jew like that, you would never do him harm. Adarabba, the opposite. You'll give him peace and goodness and look after his well-being every day. Yishaya 42:6. We have a mitzvah to be a light to the nations. So perish radak over there. So what does it mean to be a light to nations? Get the nations and do the 7 laws of Noach. And it's a heckish over there that we will receive the light of the face of Mashiach, the righteous Messiah. We will serve the world together. The whole world will serve God as one, as it says in 3:9. Rosh and Rambam Sham So Perak 11. Right, just what we say at the end of the Rambam, the whole world will serve God as one. That's what it means, the level of a chof, which is Ger Toshav, says the Rebbe. Not here, he says that, but in his book on Gula, he says that. It doesn't say some of the people will serve God. This is the famous word of the Rebbe, and he always closes on this note. It's the end of the Rambam in Hilchos Melachim, the laws of Mashiach. Lo ye esekua oilam el ladasas Hashem bilvad. Right, and the Rebbe learns there that it's brought down that the whole world will serve God as one, and put together to the Rebbe's sichos. It's the 7 laws, as we see here. It's a mitzvah lechof. It's a high level of Kabbalah Malchus Shemayim. It's the Kabbalah of Ger Toshav. The Bnei Noahide does not have that Kabbalah. They only have a Kabbalah to accept the Zion mitzvahs. They don't have Makabel or Malchus Shemayim. When there's a mitzvah opportunity to get the non-Jew to Makabel or Malchus Shemayim, the level of Kabbalah of Ger Toshav, it's a mandatory mitzvah to do it. If they do it in Beis Din, they're called Ger Toshav. In short, Ger Chasid, Lefachot, they would be those that they were careful to do the mitzvahs from that point on are called Hassidim. And if there's no Beis Din or time of no Yovel, a Ben Noach, it's still a mitzvah the Chiyuso. He still would be called a Chasid. He just would not have the proper Kabbalah. When you can do the Kabbalah, it's a mitzvah. Yasher Koyach, have a great Shabbos.